Tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah. Go tell.
Are we at the MKO?
Pugilism, boxing channel, talking all things boxing as per usual. And we are back with yet another one. And this one, ladies and gents, we are talking about Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte.
That's right.
And Francis Ngannou, who is a UFC fighter. Neither one of us is really a big UFC guy. We know our bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
You know.
Well, obviously we're boxing. Pugilism.
Yeah, boxing is pugilism. You know, that's the that's the thing, man.
Talking about this, I mean, this guy Ngannou is a UFC fighter, heavyweight fighter, and then we also have Dillian Whyte, which is also a boxing fighter.
Yep.
And heavyweight as well.
Correct. That's correct.
And to understand this fight, I think it is going to be a boxing match.
Right.
Both of them. So that's the
right. The details are like this. From what we understand, from what I've sort of read and I've heard about it, Whyte has expressed interest in doing one of each. So Whyte has actually said because you know Dillian Whyte right now, he's in a place where he's obviously frustrated.
Yep.
He's frustrated with the WBC and frustrated with his situation. So Whyte is a guy who's said that, listen, this Ngannou, I will take him on in the cage in the MMA match,
and in the ring,
and I will take him on in the ring. So it's something that I think, from my recollection, Whyte has actually called for this. He's actually said, I wouldn't mind doing that. I'd have it with him in a cage and blah blah blah. And Ngannou has responded and said that he doesn't really know about Dillian Whyte. He hasn't really heard about him. He knows about Anthony Joshua and Fury and whatever, but he doesn't really know much about Whyte. So he's little dismissive. He said that he said I've not heard of him. I've not heard of this man now. And so he said, but he's up for it though. Ngannou apparently is up for it. He's up for any challenger and whatever. He's
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a tall guy, tough nut, man, tough guy.
Is he a Nigerian guy?
Yeah, he might be Nigerian. Yeah. I couldn't say 100%.
That was a tough one. I'm not sure about. Like, that's gonna be a very interesting fight to watch. I feel both guys will do their best in their own sports. I think Ngannou will do is probably perform better in the UFC than Whyte, and Whyte will probably do better in boxing. So he's both giving each other the chances, and I like this because usually when you see the crossover happen, usually the UFC just goes over to boxing. So like Whyte is paving the way to say, okay, boxing now go to UFC. But I guess the reason why Whyte is doing that is he had experience.
Yes, that's right.
He used to be a kickboxer himself, and you say you fought in octagon as well. That's
correct. Yeah, so, there's a YouTube footage of him knocking someone out in an octagon.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's why I guess Whyte is confident to be able to say that, you know what, I'll come to your side of the town, you come to my side of the town, and that'll make it a very interesting fight. So in a way, maybe this guy's going to pave the way for that to happen. But I'm not sure if I want that to be happening a lot in boxing. I would like box to stay boxing, and then UFC to stay UFC. But you know, it's good that to see all this stuff happening. You know, I mean, it's been happening for a very long time, isn't it? Like,
there's guys he's come. Ali done it with that wrestler who literally just laid on the floor. There's that wrestler.
The Japanese wrestler.
Yes, that's right. And he just laid on the floor and just kept kicking Ali, and Ali was telling, "Get up, sucker! Get up, get up, get up!" And he was the guy wouldn't get up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's been done, but more of a sideshow thing. Like, you got boxers who've gone over, like James Lights Out Tony went over and fought, at the time, 49-year-old, I think it was, Randy Couture, and Randy Couture just dived at him, got him on the floor and just pounded him out, because he knew that James Toney is still a big puncher. He was an old guy at that time, and that's all we've seen, these sort of sideshow things where you just know, like, one guy's gonna get smoked. the circus we had with Mayweather McGregor being a big high-profile one.
They kind of push it to different heights, innit? Different level.
Yeah, because McGregor actually had people believing
that he could beat.
He actually had people believing that. There was people actually making videos and saying, "Oh, look, McGregor's doing the jab, and look, he can box." And it's like you had boxing fans actually saying, "Nah, come on, man, this guy can't box." Like I was saying, he can't box. To say, "Come on, man." But a lot of people it was a rivalry.
Yeah, it was.
There was a rivalry. Even I think Johnny Nelson in one interview was saying there was people literally nearly coming to blows about the result of who's gonna win, and people's that angry, that animated about it, that So I mean, these things, they're intriguing because it's like the whole idea of UFC, the whole idea of mixed martial arts, seeing which martial art is the best. That idea has always been intriguing. So obviously, putting a boxer versus a mixed martial artist who does jiu-jitsu is fascinating, and I think it's always going to be, the intrigue is always going to be there. So
that's right,
I, me personally, I don't believe this is going to happen, but if someone was to offer Dillian Whyte out, Dillian Whyte will have it.
Yeah, exactly, and then you don't blame Dillian Whyte as well. One of the reasons why he wants to do this is because of the less opportunity that he's been getting. Opportunity in the main fight. It's been like being kicked to the curb.
So he feels slighted. So he's thinking, well, and he'd make a lot of money doing it if it did happen. I mean, the guy's gonna make a fortune.
Yeah, and he win on both sides, win the boxing and also win the UFC one.
Because he's got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, he can punch. That's what he can do.
Yeah, he can whack, and I think Ngannou. I don't know. The UFC people would have to tell us on this, but I don't know. You see, I think he's a guy who more stays on his feet. I don't know for fact.
Yeah, I think he does stay on the feet. He does more kicking and punching. And that's perfect for Whyte.
And Whyte will fancy that because he
don't want to go on the floor.
He knows how to kickbox and all that stuff. So I think, it would be. He'll fancy his chances.
Yeah.
You got to favour the UFC guy in the cage and the boxer in the ring, especially the boxer in the ring, because I think Ngannou's in the UFC, and they're quite open as well.
He can grab.
It's quite open from what I've seen.
High top like that. Doesn't tuck his chin in. So
and that's natural because you're not defending against the same sort of thing. It's not only punches, so they've got their guard is different.
And we can say the same about Whyte. If Whyte is tucking his chin down in kick,
it might not be the move.
You get your head banged up, because your chin is down. The reason why they keep their heads up in kickboxing because they can see the punches and stuff. The kicking,
it's a different.
That's what it is. Yeah, well, that's. I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Let's hope. I mean, it's intriguing. It's exciting. You know what I mean? So we will see, guys, on whether that happens or not. Until the next time, make sure to like and subscribe. This is MKO Pugilism, over and out.